Hey everybody, how's it going? Back here once again to play some games. This time we're playing Botany Manor. That just came out on Xbox, Switch, PC. It's also on Game Pass, so you can check it out there. Um, but yeah, I played the demo for this, the Steam demo, I think last year. I could probably figure out, let's see. I want to sort by name, because that'll be easier. Was it not sorted by name? Oh, it's refreshing. That's fine. But yeah, I think a year or two ago, might have been last summer. Maybe not. Maybe it was like a year and a half ago, something like that. But from one of the Steam Demo Fest, I played the demo for this. I did a video for it and all that. So I kind of got pretty into it. It's a puzzle adventure game, I guess I could describe it that way, where you're kind of exploring this manor of sorts. We'll just hop in. There's a bunch of accessibility options to this for a number of things. Um, I'll show that off in just a second as soon as we get control again. Ooh. I assume the stuff I did was pretty early on in the game. Okay, so yeah, I think this was one of the early things. So I'll show you real quick. They got a bunch of stuff for camera things. Accessibility is like a lot of toggle stuff for zooming in, sprint, walking acceleration, all this, single stick navigation, rear look toggle, also a bunch of stuff for motion smoothing, which is also in some of the other settings, which I like when games do this, like call out certain things like, oh, if you got motion sickness issues, here are the options specifically tailored to that in case you might easily miss that stuff. And controls, that's it right there. Nothing really too complicated. Well, they do have the single stick on a button. No. Okay, it's probably because I don't have the option on it all. Okay, so I think we're okay. Yeah, they're gonna highlight things as we get close to them. Be like, hey, Lady Arabella, we're so happy to have you back at Botany Manor. I hope you had a lovely trip. In your absence, I'm afraid some things in the manor have deteriorated. Though I can assure you, we tried our best to keep things in order. Hope it doesn't affect your research too much today. All right. What's this? Okay, yeah. In case the text doesn't work super well for you. Oh. Forgotten Flora, a herbarium by Arabella Green, which I believe is our character. Dear Arabella Green, thank you once again for submitting your book proposal, Forgotten Flora. Please send this empty herbarium back to us once you have completed your research, and we'll be in touch with a potential offer. I don't know that books necessarily do it this way, but book companies, we're like, here, we'll send you the book with all the framework, and you just do it yourself. So I think we're gonna go through all these different chapters here. Yeah, the different parts of the manor. Okay. Yeah, we come in here and it's all smoky. It's all 420 up in here. All right. But I think our thing here is we need to clear this out. All right. Because this shouldn't be here. I think this thing is specifically here. More clues get added to the herbarium, where you can assign them to plants if you're stuck. Tracking clues can help. Yeah. So you want to look around and you want to grow the windmill wort to filter the smoggy air in my conservatory. I'll need to research its temperature requirements first. So, like, we got these. which I can put it right there. Scoop soil. Like seeds. Okay. We got the seed. I assume we get this thing filled up on the right side when we actually grow it. There's our seed inventory. Okay. Some nice water. This is a very nice looking game. Alright, so windmill wort. It's a volcanic flower. So volcanic flowers, 50 degrees Celsius, 45, 45, 50, 60, 50. So I'm going to zoom in if I need it. So there's that. Okay. Place pot on saucer, which I think is what we got here. Add soil to pot, plant a seed, water the seed. Thing is... Okay, yeah. Somerset falls victim to industrial smog. I can barely see. Horse bus drivers refuse to work in these conditions. Dearest Arabella. I'll put this up. On my hike, I came across the windmill wort, a flower that only grows in Sicily. Some locals told me the flower bud has air-purifying qualities, but due to its bespoke temperature requirements, the plant rarely blooms. Maybe the flower could help with the smog pollution in your conservatory. Your friend and peer, Marianne. Oh, they managed to mail it just by sending it to Botany Manor, Somerset, England. Okay, we're in England. That said Sicily. Sicily, that'd be 60 degrees for a volcanic flower. Alright. So we got that. We got the seed. That's in there. I need to water it. Then I need to get this to 60. I forget what I need. Yeah, this was in the demo. I forget. Okay, yeah. I need to put it over here. Open heat vents. So I should be getting 60 degrees Celsius air. Yep. There we go. Oh, lovely. Oh, I need to add the clues. Okay. Did I... Yeah. And the postcard. There we go. Yeah. Naturally grows in volcanic soil, which is why it requires soil temperature 60 degrees Celsius. The bud contains an air purifying quality, so the flower can filter its environment from dense smog. And you can see it's nice in here now. It's beautiful. Alright. We did it. I assume we may have to come back to this. There's like compost bin. Oh, okay. Well, now we can leave, I think. It was somehow locked as a result. Ah, beautiful. So yeah, you got other areas to explore. Ooh. Drawing from nature. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I can do to that. Alright, so we're back here, 1890. Explore a little bit. Handle looks a little weird, but okay. I'm just going to double check the audio just to see how it goes. Seems like that should be fine. Alright. Apologies. Just needed to verify with live gameplay now. Okay. This is a very beautiful game. Ooh. There's the manor. Now, I don't think you can climb on ladders. It's not this kind of game. But yeah, I think you got like this kind of big area to kind of explore and look around at. Home of the Green family. Ooh. Fairly busy researching. Please leave all deliveries in the gatehouse and ring the bell. Oh, we got a key. Okay, so there's the 5 parts of the grounds we have access to. Okay. But, oh, okay. I don't know why the key's in there. What's this do? In the gatehouse and ring the bell. Okay. Here we go. Okay, yeah, we need the key for this. Yeah. Somebody's cane. My dear friend, good luck on your travels. I would have loved to join you like in our younger days, but your tales about the trip will suffice when we next meet. I will never forget the Maria Jackson passage you once highlighted me. In examining plates, you take the authority of others, whereas in botany, as in all other things, we can make little progress if we do not see for ourselves. Well, now you must travel and see some interesting specimens for yourself. I am inspired and look forward to hearing all about it. All right. Our lovely friend Eleanor. Oh, we can just sit. Look at this. That's enough. All right, so we got this area. Orchard. No key. Okay. It'll be a terrible person and just unlock or leave all the doors sitting. And here's some nice water. I mean, I should just go in. Okay, that's... I don't think there's anything... No. Okay. Okay, we got another station here. Okay, so these are magical because they... Ooh, we can just sit in here and look at this. Alright. Wait. My dearest Arabella, I hope this letter finds you well. Hopgood household, okay. Finds you well as you set off for London on your important trip. The thought of you in the bustling city, working on your ambitions, both excites and worries me. Time has indeed passed, and yet your determination for your field remains inspiring to me. I never imagined in all those years that we would be writing to each other in our 5th decade about such endeavors. I look forward to hearing about your progress. And of course, let me know how I can be of assistance upon your return. Your loving sister, Elizabeth. Okay, we got Elizabeth. We're on both sides. Okay. So yeah, you're going to kind of run into little puzzles of plants that need to grow or not grow. I'm pleased to let you know that your family tree is complete, carefully tracing the history of your lineage. As per your request, I've altered customary presentation, now displaying the maiden names of the ladies in the family rather than the current names acquired through marriage. Should you require any further adjustments or additional inquiries, I remain at your service. Yours, Robert Hinckley, or Hinchley, genealogist. Who is this? Oh, that's a, yeah, okay. We are, where are we at? Arabella Mary Green, 1835. So yeah, it's 1890, so she is 55. Yeah, Elizabeth is over there, the sister, who's a little bit younger. And she has kids with Arthur Hopgood. Okay. That's good. I'm sure we'll reference this from time to time. Uh, Taunton to London Paddington. Should a return journey, first class. Elderly discount applied. Yeah, that was the thing I knew about this game, is that you play an older lady. Ooh. Oh, we can't get into the kitchen. Why did the help lock me out of my own home? Yeah, this tree, there's something going on with this tree, definitely. Pyrophiles. It's devastating forces of nature, despite the humans' developed the ability to invent, wield, and attempt to manage it. Okay. I don't know what's going on with those pictures. Pyrophiles. Typically, the seeds possess tough shells. Some pyrophiles only bloom when surrounded by smoky aromas from their natural habitat. That must be a hint for a plant. These are all locked, okay. Is that what this is? Is this a pyrophile? I don't see like there being anything I can do here. Oh. Nice. I don't know what. Oh. Oh, geez. Fulguria. Came across the Fulguria when I was caught in a terrible thunderstorm. I'm interested to learn more about its growth requirements. Assuming it must be pyrophile. Blurry photograph. New camera and flash lamp to document my flowers. The picture looks a little blurry though. I may have to investigate the camera settings. Possible to see the flowers. I can't believe how quickly I've run out of the incredibly expensive flesh powder. Okay. That's not the one we're looking for, I think. No, that... Okay, so we have the seed. Oh. Okay. The game loves its vibes. I'm just sitting here and chilling. Alright. Oh, jeez. This only goes to I. I was gonna put ass in there, but... What if I got it the first try? Nope, mirrors do not work. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's blocked by the tree. Ooh. Picture of a fish. Amongst everything else, just a fish. Alright, well. We got one more area I can look at. Here we go. Oh. Chemical disposal, okay. Ooh. That certainly is a book. I think I know where I need to deal with this plant. Ancient Celtic tribes practiced a coming-of-age ritual. This meant that when someone was considered old enough, it was time to prove themselves worthy of staying in the tribe. One of the rituals while picking a flower in the woods, so not just any flower, of course, together had to find a fulguria, because these flowers are known to only bloom during thunderstorms. Keeping a cool head while lightning flashes were striking left and right of you was considered the ultimate proof of courage. The ultimate test of courage. Okay. All that. Okay. So imagine the photograph, and that's also yeah, this is where yeah, this is the room I was thinking of when I saw it in the demo. Back terrace. Lady Arabella, these past weeks I have been seeing lots of bright flashes coming from the back room of your house. It scares my cows immensely as they think a storm must be coming. Ooh. My milk production has taken a hit because of this, and if you enjoy fresh milk in your morning cup of tea, I'd advise you to keep the flashes to a minimum. Flash powder. Alright, so we need to put the plant over here. We're going to morph into the seats and get out to get around it. Ooh, what else is here? This is for that, okay. Ooh. Let's put those glasses on. Okay, so now farmer. This probably doesn't mean anything. Really? Pyrophiles. I guess pyrophile doesn't matter right now. There we go. Those are everything that is important to this. Okay, so now we need to get the seed planted in one of these. Water. All right. I remember getting kind of stuck on this one a little bit. So yeah, we need the flash. What's the... Fill the container with flash powder. Close the container. Press the button connected to the camera when it's a bright flash. Okay. Well, flashlight manual, powder. Yeah, what does the powder say? Here we go. Potassium and magnesium. I assume this is out. Yeah, empty. Okay, I see it now. Potassium, magnesium, 2-to-1 ratio. So two potassiums for 1 magnesium. All right, so and magnesium. Don't want to say it because I kept seeing like the amount of grams and all that and kind of being confused by that, so I need to put that in there. There. I don't need to do anything with this, I guess. There we go. Look at that thing. Ah, beautiful. Bulgaria only grows during thunderstorms where the flashes of lightning provide the bright light the flower needs to bloom. It's dangerous growing conditions. Not many people will witness its beauty. Yeah, these are like forgotten flora. Yeah. I need to just put this back. Alright, so we got that one. I don't know. The back terrace. Where's that space at? Index. Maps. Here we go. Back terrace is 6. Okay, so that's... Either I get through there, through here. There it is. I think we'll have to deal with that tree at some point. Yeah, so definitely go on very low detail on this stuff. Kind of create like a very artistic looking image here. Locked from other side. What is this, a Souls game? Why just go through here? Open this up. Oh. Oh, there's a key and I can't get it. There's a zoom. Okay. Got another one of these down here. Okay, good. Hey, who left their sandwich out here? Okay, there we go. Oh. Ooh. Look at the clouds moving and changing a little bit. That's cool. But yeah, this week we'll be streaming hopefully Thursday and Friday as well as today, obviously. Planning on... Not sure what I'm planning on, really. Seeds I've gathered this year and the location I found them at. Cow parsley, poppy, buttercups, ash plume, wood anemone, wood wild thyme, and a foxglove. I assume these locations are important. Ash plume, okay. This might be a tough case to crack. I'm gonna add that because that seems like... So, ash plume is number 4, Wistman's wood. That needs a key. Yeah, there's this path here. Okay. My dear friend Arabella, a friend of mine visited the Americas and brought back a pair of fabulous gray squirrels. They're the latest trend in garden decoration. All of my neighbors have sent for them as well. It's a great investment. The 2 squirrels have now... let's see. I started a big family and my garden is full of the darling little critters. I did notice that I haven't seen a red squirrel in my garden for some time now. How odd. You must visit soon and see the squirrels for yourself. Ever yours, Grace. Okay. Jeez. Look at all this. Locked. Again, it's basically a Souls game out here. Ooh. Jimmy broke another mortar. That boy needs to learn how to grind spices without breaking down my kitchen. Lady Arabella may not be best pleased with me asking for a new one. Last mortar took years to be sorted. She is so scatterbrained, always off on her fancy research trips. Ooh, kitchen. Nice water sound effects. I assume we'll get over there at some point. So kitchen. Kitchen will be back this way. That's the garden. It seems to be running pretty well. I assume on my PC this might not be running so well as the demo did not. Just 100% of the time. Ooh, I like what we can see in through here. This is that dining room. And it's also like frosted glass or something like that. I don't know, textured glass. So you're getting like a nice little warped version of what those things look like. So kitchen was definitely inside. Painting room. Yeah. Is that from in here? No. Saw kitchen. That wasn't upstairs because that's kitchen would not be upstairs. This is not Bluey. The Bluey game. Or is it over here? There it is. Look at this place. Ooh. Lots of weights. Okay, we'll have a weight puzzle. Whatever this is. Mysterious symbol of a sheep with a flag on it. Ooh, look at all these, like, pans for buns and bun cakes and all that kind of stuff. Ooh. Blessed is this kitchen. By grace and holy light, may all those who enter find comfort and respite. Blessed is each room with laughter and with cheer. May the love shared here be held forever dear. Maybe you shouldn't have had. If you're gonna go cheer here, dear, you need to have the first one also rhyme with that. This is just poor poem writing. To those who serve the Lord, who seek their sanctuary, remember the year of construction, for this, friends, is the key. Oh God, am I gonna have to know the year of construction? What even is the year of construction? Hazel's priceless recipes. Ooh. Roasted chestnuts, okay. Society of Historians, Southwest Group. Given by our resident natural history professor. It's covered in majestic forests and woods. However, the settlers came to the area and cleared most of the trees for pasture, using fire as their method of choice. We starve how the more land we have. Ooh. Apologies. Okay. There's the mortar that was broken. Ooh. Dear lady, received your letter applying to study botany at our College of Natural Sciences, along with your enclosed drawings. We do not at present and have never admitted women to study at the college. Botany is a serious science conducted in laboratories and lecture halls. By all means, continue to pursue your hobby, tending to your garden, collecting flowers, in the appropriate domestic space where it may be appreciated. Holy crap. Positions at the college are reserved for serious scholars whose studies will go on to be well utilized in a career for botany experimentation. Therefore, with all politeness, we do not offer these valuable positions to amateurs that should otherwise be taken by genuine academics. Well, what a jerk. Cars occasionally going through that. Okay. And seeing like pieces of puzzles that we'll get to here later is pretty interesting. Okay. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, very cute. Dearest Hazel, I picked you some roses from the garden to cheer you up. When you're done with your work in the kitchen, would you like to meet me for a cup of tea in the back garden? The pond is lovely this time of year. Are they getting it on back there? They better not. I do not allow fornication. The ancient oaks stand tall in Wistman's wood, covered in moss. They withstood the test of time, but none can tell the sorrows that did befell those trees in Wistman's wood. Well, that's a clue. And the servants' hall. Okay, yeah. That's Wistman's woods. Tough case to crack. Would this be a pyrophile flower? Jeez, we got so much here. Oh, jeez. Wait. Did this say anything about what kind of wood? Oaks. Oak logs, okay. That looks like oak. Yep, sure. Okay, so we're starting to formulate some of the things here. I assume this is a pyrophile because it says tough case to crack, and that looks like a bit of a nut thing. I don't know what that poster is. I need to look at what the poster is. Home smoking and curing. Using your smokery is of great importance, though which one to pick depends entirely on your personal tastes and preferences. From different types of trees. Ooh, okay. That's good too. Okay. So we're doing some stuff here. So we got 2 achievements already. I'm just gonna do something here real quick. Types of trees produce different smoke aromas due to different chemical compositions. Each type of smoke. Great impact on the flavor of your smoked food. Oh, jeez. Oh. The light started freaking out as I zoomed in. Where's that coming from? Here? No, it's coming from here. Ah, I'm standing on it. Okay. Still. Ooh. Okay. Still not 100% sure. Ooh, another duck. What was the A? There was an A. See? It's like an A up here. That's just the door? Why would the prompt show up in the air like that? See, it's like... I'm not surprised there's like a little bit of bug type stuff to this. So... what the heck does all this have to do with anything? What is this? Oh, that's Wistman's Woods. Okay. I don't know what that has to technically do with this, but alright. Start more lecture. I'm assuming we're putting all these in there. We're just going to do that and see if that ends up being the thing. Okay. These are all connected in a way, so... Do we have another one of these in here anywhere? Okay, so I'm gonna go set up a thing for this. There we go. And that, add the ash plume, okay. Are any of these people that we've been talking to? I know, like, Elizabeth. Oh, her mother passed away. Like, I'm guessing Adelaide passed away giving birth to Elizabeth. And the dad lived 40 years past that. Hmm. Okay, so we have this. I have to remember what... I wish you could see the text that belongs to all this. Like, this is technically chapter 2. But chapter 1... Chapter 1 is just one plant? Or does it add more as we go? The problem is there's pyrophiles that was over here. In areas where forest fires occur frequently, pyrophiles have learned to rely on fire as a crucial part of their life cycle. Seeds typically possess tough shells, only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. So I would assume that we need this in the smoke room with oak as the fire creator. There's not like a bespoke thing in here. Is that really all that I need? Oh, I probably need to be out of it. I didn't put water on it. I'm an idiot. No? Oh, that's right. It needs to... only bloom when surrounded by smoke aromas from their natural habitat. Their seeds possess tough shells. It's ash plume. And where was I reading about this? Yeah, right here. It's from Wistman's Wood. Yeah, which we've been using. Oh, I need to put the seed. Can I take the seed out of this? As I mentioned... or do I need to put it on the thing in the kitchen? There we go. Then that needs water. That's a little a little complicated here. Oh. No, it's a... Okay. Yeah, I'm basically at run speed, essentially. Otherwise, we'd be slow here. Or does it need more oak again? I don't know why that's there. Or if I could have just put this... Oh, there. I need oak again. There we go. Very nice. The pyrophile evolved to survive harsh forest fires. Its seed cracks open with extreme heat, and afterwards, the oak smoke from its habitat indicates it's safe to bloom. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Gatehouse delivery. Leave all the doors open. Orchard key. New key to your orchard for your orchard gate. We hope you are enjoying the gate. Don't hesitate to visit us again should you need further metalwork or decoration for the manor. Sincerely, John Babbage, ironmonger and proprietor of Household Tools. Alright, that was fun. Made that all exciting. Yeah, there's the walk speed. I think it has an a speed increase. Boy. Map. So where is the orchard at? It's number 5. Okay, it's off to the side. There we go. Through the rest of the house. I don't know that I want to look at the achievements to see how long this is going to be. I know we got the book. We do have 8 achievements already, and I haven't seen any pop-ups. I don't have the thing to block them. I just got one 3 minutes ago. I didn't notice it. Already like 8 out of 36 is just under 4th. Dear niece, I have gathered a selection of my cherished toys and books. Among them, my beloved Piggy. I highly recommend the nursery rhymes. They are charming as well as educational, though I'll take no offense should they put your little one straight to sleep. With all my affections, Auntie Arabella. Alright. The Wolf Glove. High on the mountain top, so steep, grows a flower that's hard to keep. Its petals delicate and bright, whistling in the wind with all their might. The mountaineers who climb up high listen for their whistle as they try to find their way amidst the snow and reach the summit, cheeks aglow. With every step they hear it loud, the wolf gloves howl, clear and proud, guiding them through paths unknown to reach the summit and call it home. Okay. There's Piggy. Ooh. Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, this is the thing we're looking at from over there. Yeah, up here. Okay. Can't fit through there. Why would anybody think that? Another sandwich, unfinished. Dearest Arabella, how are you getting on in your garden? I hope it's not getting to be too much for you on your own these days. Our mutual friend mentioned you have been struggling to germinate the ash plume. Have you tried making sure there's fresh compost in the pot? Serpent seeds often need that to grow. I'll visit you sometime and perhaps I can find a way to crack the seed for you. Show you the book I've been working on at the same time. Yours sincerely, Charles Tucker, Esquire. It's like a cucumber sandwich, isn't it? Ooh. What's the seed? Alright, we're in chapter 3. Pixie Tears. Oxalis phasma. We don't. Need to add extra nutrition to the soil. I've found the following amounts to work best in my different pots. Oh, okay. There's a million lighters in this place. Ooh. The Heritage Orchard. Preservation of endangered apple varieties. Ooh. Hmm. Oh. Well, those apples, okay. How you like them apples? Cider apples. Cat's head. Jeez. Are these all real types? They don't seem like it, but I don't think any of these are real apples or real plants. Oh, geez. Tannins and acids and sugar. That seems like it's all gonna matter here. Jeez, okay. So we're going to deal with these apples. So those apples go to this thing? Hot notes, yep. I haven't read the thing that tells me what's up with this plant. Oh, maybe it's over here. Foxglove. Red campion. Oh. Tincture of iodine, okay. Perfect for preparing microscope slides. Okay. Chloroplasts. The world of plants, the sun is the ultimate source of energy. Small organelles inside the cells of a plant are responsible for capturing the light from the sun and converting it into sugar through photosynthesis. However, not all plants have chloroplasts. Some plants rely on organic matter for their energy and do not synthesize. They have lost their chloroplasts over time. Instead, adapted to obtain energy by absorbing sugars through their roots. It's therefore recommended to add a certain amount of sugar to the soil when cultivating these particular plants. I assume that must be what we're dealing with here. There we go. But then it's like, what combination of this stuff? Oh. History of England? No, we don't. Priest holes, what? Back in the Middle Ages, during the reign of Queen Elizabeth, all Catholics were persecuted by law. Some households built secret rooms in case they needed to hide a priest that was visiting their family home. Priest holes were designed and built by Nicholas Owen. And Nicholas himself knew about the location. Because of this, it's thought there may be undiscovered priest holes throughout England to this day. Are those a real thing? Wait, what? Oh. Oh, you dropped a few frames. Apologies for that. Thank you for inviting me to Botany Manor last Monday. As a historian, I found it wonderful to see an authentic medieval manor. Beautiful as yours. Apologize again for not being able to locate the priest hole in your house. Instead, it exists, and we'll find it one day. It won't be easy. They tend to be hidden well and sometimes require elaborate mechanisms to be opened. Kind regards, Professor Pennyworth. Ooh, fancy. I'd say maybe the only knock I have is that it feels like there's more going on than there actually is. It's a request for repairs to the roof of your garden tower. Confess that I am not the man to undertake this task and may have escaped your notice that the tower in your orchard, the locals as the Turbulent Tower. Poltergeist dwells within its walls. Legend says the spirit is evil, which ferocious winds upon anyone who dares enter the tower. Don't provoke the wrath of this ghost, and I advise you to refrain from meddling with the tower. Willie, the Builder. What? This thing? Anemometer. Anemometer. It's broken. That's great. Oh, I didn't... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Ooh, look at that. Okay, Pixie Tears. Anemometer broke. I hope there isn't a poltergeist in the tower after all. Alright. There's something going on with that, but that doesn't seem to pertain to this. Okay, so... Oh, Wolf Glove. What? Like, I wish you could read the notes from here. Other than being like, okay, you need to go find the pot notes for this, so... We have that one. That's 97 grams. The kitchen. I was like, how are we gonna... have to go all the way to the kitchen? It's even right here. Where's there a way in from here? Ah. Look at that. We don't need to We have done it. So the painting room. I can't read. Can't read. Natty Golding. We made it to the Alps. We are so sad that you couldn't join us this time, but we understand you are busy creating your herbarium. Yesterday, we were lost on a hike until we suddenly heard a strange whistling tune. We followed the sound, and soon enough we discovered it was coming from a tiny flower. If only you had been there to tell us what kind of flower it was. Your loving friend, always, Natty. Oh, how nice of them. I want to read this. See the staircase of the orangery collapsed in your absence. I've already written to the builder. Hopes he wants to sort it out, though as you know, you can be difficult to pin down. I do apologize this is getting in the way of your research. So as you could find another way into the bottom level. Well, how dare you? Alright, so... what was that, 96 grams? 97 grams? I assume we feed apple bits to it. That seems like the thing. 97. Alright, 97. It was, oh. I was like, why is this stuck? Because it thinks I hit the pause button. Yes. You can stick it into the wall. Where's this? That's for different plants. Alright, 97 grams. Wait, how do I... oh, you fooled me again. There we go. No? That's behind it. Ah. That's my grand plan. What? I hate this stupid phone. It keeps turning on. Like to tell me stuff. I'm just gonna flip it over. Why is it? Not like the USB. I have it plugged in to charge. It's freaking out. So I thought the whole thing I had to come here and do this. Not so much for that. But we'll go back. Not too big of a deal. Priest holes. My goodness. Yeah, there's some weird, like, visual bugs. Yeah, adding a certain amount of sugar, but I'm not sure what. Bluebell. Oh, Pixie Tears, okay. So that would suggest to me that it does not have chloroplasts. So it doesn't have chloroplast. So that means it needs sugars. Which then means what? 97 grams. Is that an apple thing? I need apples for something. Okay, here's the grams. But then I need sugar. But then what of the sugar? Is there a book here? Cider apples. And the cider garden. Apple blending. Chloroplast book. Pot notes. Yeah, 97 grams. Microscope slides. Yeah, we got that from there. This is the cider garden. Is there... I assume you pick up one of these, put it in there. It grinds it up into cider. But then I don't know what exactly I want out of it. Yeah, apple blending, that's what this is. I don't know if the tannins and acids is the part that I need. Let's go. Like, how would I know how much soil it's putting in? Is there a thing here that... Or am I misreading this? Found the following amounts to work best in my different pots. Oh, do I need to add 97 grams to it? Okay, maybe that's what I've misunderstood here. Okay, I need to add 97 grams. So I need to figure out the apples that I need to get 97 grams. Okay. 97 grams. So we don't have multiples of any of these. I'm trying to think here. So we can get 7 out of the Dabinet and Brown Snout. That's 57. Plus 40, the Knobby Russet. That would get us what we need there. Trying to think. The Merlin's Mist is interesting. That's 27. Which then I can add the Cat's Head and the Knobby Russet. That gets you to 97. Is this just... you need to add any combination of these three? So it's the Merlin's Mist. It's the blue one. this one. Okay. So we're going Merlin's Mist, Cat's Head, and Knobby Russet. Cat's Head is the big green one. And then Knobby Russet is the one that looks like it's infected. This one, I think. Let's say we don't have any duplicates. Yeah, okay. Okay. We're just looking for 97. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay, good. Add some back in. Because I'm supposed to put this here. Okay, so I need the big green one. Luckily, it puts them back. And then this one. Ooh. Butterflies just grew out of it. That's a neat looking plant. Pixie Tears no longer contains chloroplast, which are organelles responsible for photosynthesis. Instead, the Pixie Tears obtains sugar through their roots. Commonly finds in apples from orchards, which is why it's an orchard plant. Alright, that's cute. Is there like a special place I can put these things? They're all just sitting around. Let's put that there. Okay, next one. Then we're looking for the wolf glove, which I think is in the painting room. I'm trying to think which would be the faster way. I think this way. I just cut through here. And maybe we'll finish up this one, the wolf glove. And then I will head off into my own of doing stuff. Seeds anywhere? There's a biscuit or something over here. Study wherein discerning reader. Okay, Star of David, Judaism, Agnus Dei. Wondering if I could join Mr. Bennett into town later this afternoon to place an order for a new kitchen scale. The one we have is rather ancient, and I'm afraid it's not suitable for measuring flour to make my delicious scones. If you could let me know your decision before the afternoon, that'd be lovely. Flower painting in watercolor. Okay. Research proposal on the structure of coastal plants is of quaint interest. No plans to fund a small project like this, but perhaps if you are set on botanical field work, you might assist Professor Montague in his work on British meadow orchards. I'm sure your natural aptitude for domestic duties would be much appreciated. Might I also recommend Going to Hell? No. John Lindley's book, Ladies' Botany, or A Familiar Introduction to the Study of the Natural System of Botany. It is an elementary book for unscientific readers, and one I have heard as a suitable amusement for ladies such as yourself. Being about a mother who wishes to teach her children about plants. Wow. These people are all terrible. There's like, how could a woman become a botany scientist? A botanist. A bat mitzvah, you know. There we are, Arabella Green. And Montague. John Montague, Robert Brown. Okay. Ah, here's all the parts of the manor. Okay, so wait a minute. There's the main hall, the vestibule, the flower room, dining room, drawing room, painting room. Okay. That's the kitchen there on the left side. Yep. Pantry. Here's the. Oh, that's the. Wait. Ground. Okay, yeah. Ground floor, first floor, second floor. So up there is the first floor. Then there's a second floor above that. Okay, well. Oh. My dearest Arabella, in gardens fair. Whoa. Your grace, the scene of flower rare. Your presence beams with radiant light, lilies' charms so pure and white. Your hands like petals soft and fine, and tender touch a love divine. In your eyes a brilliance glows, as daisies fair in spring's repose. Oh, how I long to have you near, to cherish you, my heart sincere. Roses freshly cut you'd be, the trophy of my home, with glee. That's crappy. It's just so poorly written. Okay. No seeds, though. So, a wolf. And we don't have that one yet. Where? Wolf glove. Okay. Where's the flower room? Is that where I can put them all? Okay, there's 3 spots here, 4 spots, 5 spots. Oh, I think we're supposed to put them all in here. Okay, well, I should go deal with them, finding them all. I'm doing on time. Not too bad. Yeah, that one's back here. I need to find the wolf's glove seed. Yeah, see, like, look at this. Bugging out because it's a simulation. Oh, we're just in a time chamber. On our deathbed. Alright. But yeah, tomorrow we'll be streaming. Hopefully, I'm not planning on it being anything like super complicated, I don't think. Okay, wait a minute. That's just that one, I guess. Ash plume, that's in the smoke room. I'm just leaving them all out here. Smoking in here. There. Yeah, we just keep that fire going forever. This one probably fits better, like, over here. Then we got that one. That's sitting in the orchard. Yeah, because I just put it over here. Now we just need to find the seeds for the next one, which I don't know what that is. Maybe that's where that is. There we go. Seeds, seeds, seeds. There's this. That must be one that affects this thing. Then if that's there, I don't think it's going to be any of these, would it? Maybe this one, the ash plume? No. It seems like it has enough for all of the plants. Probably. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more at least. Oh boy, that requires a code. As far as dealing with the tree. Fish. Trying to think where things are at. That could be... There's a weird graphical thing on these. If you notice, there's like a clear like film around them, unlike the other plants. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely say there's some bugginess to this stuff. There's seeds right there. To figure out how to get down there. Ah, I'm gonna kill everybody. Let's see what. There's that door. I think that's the only way down there. There's that thing. There's some trick. Do I have a key for something? Goes all the way down to the viewpoint. Yeah, the orangery. There's a secret to get down there. The old tower is a 13 that goes nowhere. 4. What's 4? The long hedgerow. Yeah, there's something that gets down there. But not from here, as far as I can tell. Problem is, I don't know if that is the one I'm particularly looking for. Like I can't, well, particularly I can't see from here. Like, is that the wolf's glove? The wolf glove? I just jump. 55, I can do things. Ugh. Want the winds in the Alps. $45, $20, $40, $25. The Matterhorn, Eiger, Mount Weisshorn, Gran Paradiso, and Mount Vento. I get all pertains to this, but then what of it? Yeah, this is broken. Problem is, let's see, one's vestibule, yeah, flower room. Let's see, 9's the kitchen. 10's the pantry. There's those weights thing that don't matter for anything. That's not that we've seen. 8's the hallway, the screen's passage. There's the painting room, which didn't have seeds in it. 14's the orangery. No, I want to go down. Now we're in our first, like, real puzzle thing. Problem is, I almost need to, like, take a screenshot. Which I could do. Problem is, it has to go through this animation of screenshot saved. Show your friends. Okay. That's a thing. Oh, you see what that is. Where's that at? No, we need the kitchen. That's the wrong side of the house. Do I need weights on here? $69. Nice. Oh boy, what is there something here I need to be paying attention to? I can figure out the numbers that I need. The amount of oranges here. Hmm. I don't have anything to glean from here. Strange whistling tune. Hmm. Nettie Golding. Hmm. Oh boy. What can Ash Plume, Foxglove, Ford Abbey. Yeah, it's the library hall. Locked from the other side. Gee, how could I ever get over? Crawl over here. Problem is, I don't know if that is like the next thing I should do. Is try to get to that orangery. That's the only seeds I can see. But I don't know. The only thing I could think of is like these are the only other numbers I have right now. Yeah, the speeds pertain to certain things. Like it said 25, this is where the anemometer broke. It should be both open on the bottom two and the right, though it would be the left on there. So let's try that one out. Oh, I wonder if our windmill plant would work here. It's like what it shows in the drawing here. This must translate to one of the plant types we got. Well, if the wolf glove, or the fox glove, Ford Abbey. Is that one of the ones there? No. Hmm. There's this. Metal orchids. $1861. It's just she would have been. I think she was 35, so 26. Okay. Yeah, that's what that is. The Catholicism. Agnes Day. Hmm. Okay, so what does that mean? I think this is all tied to that, so that's what that is. This is all of this. 1593. Hmm. Maybe 1593? Maybe that's what? 1593. You down here. We figured it out. Holy crap. Jeez. My Lord Grain, thou hast ventured mightily in granting me refuge within these walls, and for such favor I remain eternally indebted to thee. The cunning of Little John in his establishment of this sanctuary doth inspire awe. A saint he is to our brethren and sisters who have sought refuge from the harsh rule of Queen Elizabeth and King James. Pray extend my gratitude unto thy cook for the sustenance provided. A welcome respite from Brother Michael's oft repeated fare of leeks and potatoes. The most earnest of thanks. I entreat that this missive shall not mark our final communion, and that our faith may endure unbroken. Yours with devotion, R. Blount. This is their priest hole. Finally, the wolf glove. What else is down here? That's cool. Society for Botanical Science. Ooh. Second and fourth Wednesday from 6 o'clock at the assembly rooms in Stroud. Prospective applicant must be supported by 3 existing gentlemen of the society, along with evidence of research showing his dedication to the advancement of the science of botany. Widows of existing fellows receive honorary membership to attend annual social events, as well as lectures on the importance of laboratory investigation. So I'm guessing she tried to get into this. They said, why would a lady want to be a botanist? Oh, I see. Crystal Palace for the Great Exhibition in London of 1851. Okay, those are different things. Yes, I think that would be all that, yep. Yep, repaired. Why couldn't you dumb idiots figure that out? Where I fell? Paris? Matterhorn First Summit. Weisshorn, Switzerland. That's gonna be apologies. Important, so. Well. What? I can't get back in. Ah. Oh. Should be open from the other side, but... Oh. It's written on the other side. That's my sign that I am quickly running out of energy for this. I do need to get to bed to work early in the morning, so I'll deal with that on my own time. But yeah, that's looking cool so far. Intriguing adventures. I join Professor John Montague, his wife Anne Montague, fellow botanist Robert Brown on our field trip to study British meadow orchids. Everyone's enthusiasm for the subject is infectious. Third. Oh, that's an interesting way of writing third. Today, Professor Montague gathered all of us to examine a southern marsh orchid. Though upon arrival, I noticed it had a much more hooded appearance than, and could be a new species entirely. When I pointed out, laughed and explained he was simply testing us. Okay, well that's sounds like an awfully nice man. Oh boy. So wait, is there a place for those coins? I don't think I could take them. I could see why they might think it's spooky in here. That there must be a ghost. But it's still a very silly thing. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good week ahead if you enjoy this look at this game. It's out now on Xbox, Switch, and PC. I think it's 25 bucks. When I looked at it, probably just go here, game card, show on store. Like I saw, it was 10% off for Steam for the launch. Yeah, 25 bucks, so it's 22.50 on Steam to get. So yeah, this game's very good so far. Looking forward to putting some more time into it, but I think we'll be playing some different things the rest of this week. I got a new game, not new, but came out a month or two ago, I think, on PlayStation. Another in the auto shooting survival genre, the Vampire Survivors clone genre that I played a little bit of and seems really neat. Might be easy, I don't know. The trophies are all about how long you last, not necessarily accomplishing things, but I assume to last as long as it takes to get all of them. It's probably going to take some upgrades and such, but yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good week ahead. We will be back here in tomorrow, I believe. We'll see, but I'm rapidly deteriorating, so yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Hope you have a good week ahead if you do not return. We'll see you all next time. Bye bye.